Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Chodash. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel that teach with all truth and sincerity. Shalom to you, Akim. You hope for a elect that pushes truth with all truth and sincerity, risking your lives and freedom on the highways and the hedges to do so. Shalom to sincere believers. Shalom to sincere Akwath as well. Shalom, Brakatham, and as always, a Bob Ball. This is your brother Zakar Aban coming back with another video. I'm gonna get straight into it and then explain of what's going on through the spirit. Sirach 43 in verse 1. The pride of the height of the clear firmament, the beauty of heaven with his glorious show. I'm gonna read that in the GNT. How beautiful is the bright clear sky above us. What a glorious sight it is. The sun, when it appears, proclaim as it rises. Verse 2. And the KJV, the sun, when it appeared, declaring at his rising a marvelous instrument, the work of the Most High. All right, the work of the Most High. Okay, let's continue on. At noon, it parted the country, and who can abide the burning heat thereof? Continuing on, a man blowing a furnace is in works of heat, but the sun burned the mountains 3 times more, breathing out fiery vapors and sending forth bright beams. It dimmeth the eyes. Okay, and especially in the summertime, right? Great is the Yahweh that made it, and at his commandment run it hastily. He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world, Okay, because ultimately there is a blood moon that is coming in the month of March. All right, and also there was I'm gonna play the video in just a sec. There was a planet alignment, okay, and I'm gonna play the video. So on the day, well, after the day of Trump inauguration on the 21st, which was Tuesday, all right, so we see how things is what is moving, because the Most High says that he will use signs in the heavens. He'll show signs in the heavens, in the outer space, man. All right, so we see that. I'm gonna read that in the GNT, Sirach 43 and verse 6. There is also the moon marking the passage of time, an eternal sign of the changing seasons. All right, when you go to the word month, it goes ultimately it goes to what moon. Okay, so that's how you tell for quick example of the Shabbat. All right, ultimately it goes by what the new moon. Ultimately when you can't see the moon. All right. Verse 7, from the moon is a sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. The month is called after her name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. All right, I'm reading it in the GNT. The month is named after the moon, right? That's Sirach 43 and verse 8. The month is named after the moon, marvelous to watch as it grows fuller each night, a signal light for the heavenly armies, shining out in the drone of the sky. The beauty of heaven, the glory of the stars, an ornament giving light in the highest places of the outer one. At the commandment of the Holy One, they will stand in their order and never faint in their watches. Okay, so ultimately, I just want to bring that out, that the Most High, got the moon, the stars there, the planets, and uses them for what to show signs. All right, and we're going to grab that through the spirit. So matter of fact, let's grab it now. Let's go to the book of Luke, chapter 21. Skip down. Bear with me 1 second. This is the book of Luke, chapter 20. Sorry, Luke chapter 21 and verse 24. And as you can see, this is in red lettering, so we understand that that's Yahweh Shah speaking. All right, it's prophesying, okay, of these days that we are in right now, if you can receive it. So this is the book of Luke, chapter 21. I'm grabbing the NLT on my other device as well. And it reads, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive to all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. All right, and that has happened. The nation of Israel has been scattered, but predominantly right here in Babylon the Great. But we are scattered everywhere. But once again, great judgment will be happening in Babylon the Great, and a great deliverance out of Babylon the Great, aka America, also known as America, if you can receive it. All right, it's a damn shame in these times that people are still going back and forth. All right, or what's Babylon the Great? Anyways, verse 25, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars upon the earth, the distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. That's grabbed that in the NLT, Luke chapter 21 verse 25. And there will be strange signs in the sun, moon and stars, and here on earth the nations will be in turmoil, perplexed by the roaring seas and strange tides. All right, because ultimately they said in the was March there will be a blood moon. Okay, so we see that the Most High is getting ready to do get ready to make a big move. And our Ratazah, it be the Karagma. Okay, all right, because once that is pushed, things are going to speed up tremendously fast. All right, but we see how we only been in a couple of weeks of so-called 2025, and things has been happening, been popping off. Verse 26, man's heart failed them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Verse 27, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with great power and great glory. What? The chariots. Okay, and at those chariots coming, it's going to be what? Killing and also delivering the elect. And the missiles going to be coming as well, man. Because they said what? The righteous are scarcely be saved. Okay, but the point is that I'm going into through the Spirit is these signs that the Most High is showing. All right, but we're not looking at it worshiping it as a matter of fact. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah 10 and verse 2. We're not looking at it as scripture says, don't be dismayed, but the scripture also said what to be watchmen. All right, because we understand that we come to the truth that the Most High uses signs. It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 10. I'll start at verse 1. Hear you the word which the Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus said the Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. I'm grabbing the NLT. This is what the Yahweh says, do not act like the other nations who try to read their future in the stars. Do not be afraid of their predictions, even though other nations are terrified by them. Okay, so that's the point. All right, that we don't just look at the stars and all of that and start worshiping. Okay, we just see it and then look at the times that we're in, measure the time diligently. All right, so let me play this right here. Let me see, what can I?
You're thinking of.
All right.
Only on Fox. You do is.
It's a parade. It's a parade of planets can be seen with the naked eye, in Nevada, expert says. All right, so let's play this.
Just go outside.
Some of the planets in our solar system without the use of a telescope.
All you need to do is just go outside at the right time. And Fox 5's Les Crittenden has a story you'll see only on Fox 5.
It's an event that happens every 8 years or so. And for the next couple of weeks, we'll be able to see a planetary parade here in southern Nevada. It's known as a planetary alignment or planetary parade. Without using a telescope, you should be able to spot Saturn, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. To see Neptune, Mercury, and Uranus, you'll need a telescope. Dr. Andrew Kerr at the Dale Etheridge Planetarium at the College of Southern Nevada's North Las Vegas campus says while the planets will align, they will not be in a straight line.
People think of an alignment on Earth, you're thinking of things all just one right after another. But in our case with this one, we have them spread across the entire sky. They are in a line, it's just that our line happens to be curved.
And as you gaze up into the night sky and see this alignment, you'll probably think the planets seem so close. That is an optical illusion, according to Kerr.
We're nearly 1 billion miles between Saturn and Venus right now.
You won't need one of these for you to be able to see the planetary parade. It would help, but you'll still have a great view with a naked eye. So when is the best time to planet gaze?
Right now, to see Saturn and Venus, you're going to want to be out within the first hour after the sun sets. And Jupiter is going to be available pretty much all evening because of where it is in the southeast. Mars is rising right as the sun sets, so with our mountains and then with haze and everything like that, about a half an hour or so after the sun sets, you can start to really easily find Mars out there.
Kerr says it's easy to tell the difference between a star and a planet. Stars twinkle, planets don't. So if you're staring up into the sky, you should be able to tell the difference. As for the best location in the valley to go and look up and see this phenomenon,
Anywhere in the valley, you will be able to see all of these. The four bright planets are easy to see. You don't have to get outside of the bowl. You don't have to go to really dark skies in order to see this.
the next time we'll see one of these planetary parades will be in the year 2034. So if you want to see it now, make sure you get out over the next couple of weeks. Les Griffin.
All right. And yeah, and ultimately he said 2034, which this place, that would be off. There's no way that this place can continue to just live like this. Eventually, most I got to tear this shit down. Aaron Ratazah. But anyways, I'm gonna read a little bit of this and I'll close it out. It said a rare event is expected for the next several nights. According to expert, you will be able to see some of the planets in our solar system without using a telescope. It's an event that happens about every 8 years, and for the next couple of weeks, you should be able to see a planetary parade here in southern Nevada. It's known as a planetary alignment or planetary parade. You should be able to spot Saturn, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. To see Neptune, Mercury, and Uranus, you will need a telescope or binoculars. All right. So these heathens want to go see it. Hey man, let them go see it. Because they're still a lot. But for us, that's in this ministry, in this faith, hey, we know what times it is. All right, that the Most High is moving. Okay, it's that time. And on Ratazah, judgment happens. All right, judgment happens on Babylon the Great, the whore. So that was pretty much the point. And also that blood moon, it will be supposedly supposed to be around March the 14th, 2025. So once again, we see things, are moving. So I'm in it there. I'm gonna give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha, Chodash. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel that teach with all truth and sincerity. Shalom to you, Akim, your hopeful elect that puts the truth with all truth and sincerity, risking lies and freedom to do so. Shalom, Brakatham, and as always, Abad Babal. On to the next.